Hey everyone, this is SEA Crypto Daily Buzz. Today is Tuesday, July 21st. 3 stories today. Bitcoin reclaimed $65,000 while spot Bitcoin ETFs posted a second straight week of inflows. Cardano activated its first fully community-governed hard fork. And Ripple secured a full MiCA license across all 30 European Economic Area countries. Bitcoin is trading around $65,400, and Ether is at $1,924. Let us get into it. Story 1. U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs pulled in about $75.7 million for the week ending July 17th, marking a second consecutive week of positive flows after 8 straight weeks of outflows totaling roughly $8.2 billion. That brings July's cumulative ETF inflow to about $200 million. Bitcoin briefly pushed above $65,000 for the first time in about a month, holding the 200-week moving average around $63,300 as a key support. However, analysts including XS.com's Simon-Peter Massabni told Cointelegraph that Bitcoin still needs to decisively break and hold above the $65,000 to $65,500 range to confirm a genuine uptrend. My read for Filipino, Vietnamese, and Indonesian users is that this is stabilization, not breakout. 200 million recovered against 8.2 billion drained is roughly 2%. Keep leverage modest and wait for 3 or 4 more consecutive weekly inflow prints before sizing up. Story 2. Cardano activated its Van Rossem hard fork on July 19th, upgrading the mainnet to Protocol version 11. What makes this significant is that it is the first Cardano upgrade approved entirely through on-chain community governance under the Chang era framework, rather than a top-down developer decision. The vote passed with about 53% approval, a narrow margin that some analysts flagged as concerning for decentralized governance stability. The upgrade sets the technical foundation for Leios, Cardano's scaling roadmap targeting higher throughput. For Southeast Asian ADA holders, the takeaway is mixed. On one hand, this is a legitimate milestone for on-chain governance execution. On the other, the tight vote margin means future contentious upgrades could split validator support. Watch how the network handles the next governance proposal before drawing broader conclusions about Cardano's decentralized coordination. Story 3. Ripple Payments Europe was added to the European Securities and Markets Authority MiCA register with full crypto asset service provider authorization. Combined with Ripple's existing electronic money institution license in Luxembourg, this creates a dual license structure covering fiat and crypto rails across all 30 European Economic Area countries under passporting rules. Ripple now sits alongside Coinbase and Bitstamp as major firms operating under Luxembourg supervision. The setup positions Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin to potentially launch as a fully regulated European product, since only credit institutions or electronic money institutions can issue stablecoins under MiCA. For Filipino OFW users and Vietnamese and Indonesian remittance corridors, this matters because Ripple Payments could increasingly route Southeast Asia to Europe transfers through a regulated hub. Watch whether regional exchanges announce Ripple Payments integration over the next quarter. Quick summary. 1 Bitcoin reclaims $65,000 as spot ETFs post second week of inflows. 2. Cardano activates first community-governed hard fork with narrow 53% vote. 3. Ripple secures full MiCA license covering 30 European countries. This video is for information and education only and is not financial advice. All investment decisions and risks are your own responsibility. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell. And if you want more chart analysis and trading insights, join our free Telegram channel. The link is in the description below. See you in the next one.